The election of 2016 and Trump's presidency. In the election of 2016, there were 17 declared Republican candidates and 6 Democratic candidates. Of the declared candidates, there were numerous successful governors and senators, with even one neurosurgeon whose name was Ben Carson. The most prominent Democratic candidate was previous President Obama's Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. On the other hand, the Republicans that stood out the most were Jeb Bush, the governor of Florida and George W. Bush's brother, and Ted Cruz, who was the senator of Texas. One of the candidates that was openly mocked on all sides of the aisle was Donald J. Trump, the previous TV show host and billionaire, who announced his candidacy on June 16, 2015 in New York City. His announcement speech drew national attention to illegal immigration, jobs moving offshore, and terrorism. Within months, Donald Trump was the face that dominated the news with his politically incorrect language. Donald Trump successfully used nicknames to make his political rivals seem weak or like liars, such as Jeb Bush or Low Energy Jeb and Ted Cruz, Lion Ted. During the first Republican caucus, Ted Cruz won, but afterward, Donald Trump won the majority of Southern caucuses. Once Donald Trump won the state of Florida, the runner-up, Ted Cruz, dropped out of the Republican race, effectively giving the nomination to Donald Trump. On the Democratic side of the election, with the two frontrunners were Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders campaigned as an anti-establishment socialist, and Hillary Clinton ran on a platform of expanding women's rights and improving the Affordable Health Care Act. After months of campaigning, the Democratic race for nominee ended with a victory for Hillary Clinton, who won the vote of the superdelegates. After his defeat, Bernie did not continue his campaign, but instead conceded the nomination, giving Hillary a large amount of Democratic support. Once the two nominees had been voted on, both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton were bombarded by scandals in the past, with Hillary Clinton's released emails containing government information and Donald Trump's released audio recordings of locker room talk. When voting day finally came, many news outlets perceived a crushing victory for Hillary Clinton due to her popular vote victory. But despite this, Donald Trump won the United States presidency after winning many traditionally Democratic states such as Florida, after which Hillary Clinton conceded. One of the new president's first actions after being sworn in was waiving the restriction of having to wait 7 years after the military to join a presidential candidate for one of his potential choices. In the first 100 days, the president had created over 533,000 new jobs. In the presidency, Donald Trump has withdrew the United States from the Trans-Pacific Partnership and put out a large freeze on government workers. To catch terrorism, he put in place a travel ban across many Muslim-majority countries. Not only this, but very recently, Donald Trump even entered into diplomacy with the North Korean leader once he successfully built a missile which could hit America and produce a nuclear bomb. And he successfully talked